So, oh, I've got a big ear ringing off the phone. Anyway. So I'm at the White Horse today. Again, it's just a nice place to chill out, you know what I mean? 20 minutes, like not far from my home, and I'm here. So, I must have watched, I don't know, yesterday I must have watched, because I was struggling with the guitar, you know, and you go, oh my Christ, you start to feel so hopeless, don't you? Yesterday I was just struggling so much with it. I couldn't, still, I've had 2 days just doing this now, just strumming. I'm trying to get a few chords, using a pick and everything. It's too loud, just too loud. Just digging in so hard. So I had 2 30-minute sessions yesterday. Well, one thing was just strumming, and I still can't master it. Timing's nearly there, it's not bad. But the not being so hard on the strings, it's very, because then you go get lighter on the strings, and then you miss the strings and you miss them coming up. You go, oh, for Christ's sake, and then it throws your timing up. Anyway, keep going, don't give up. So I had 30 minutes doing that yesterday. Then I had 30 minutes just switching between 2 chords, single notes, just bump, 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 like that, which was sort of all right. But my fingers, I haven't got that nimbleness in my fingers. So anyway, I've come up Westbury White Horse today, and it's a bit blustery. I'm going to spend most of the day up here, probably 4 or 5 hours, you know, because it's not too bad, it's not busy. And it's a bit overcast and a bit, well, bleak. Bleak's a good word. I seem to be using it a lot lately. And so I think I'll get the guitar out in a minute and do something with it. But my hands were cold. You feel it as you get older, no choice about it. So I thought, wow, I know it's June and technically it should be summer, but it's cold. I've just lit my log burner. Let me show you. Come here. Right. There it is. It's just started. Looks like an inferno, but it's because we're so close to it. And when the door's shut, it's not so bad. Look, see? But it's starting to get a bit of a glow on there. Might just turn that down a tad, the airflow. And actually, it's starting to warm up already. It's only been going 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. Let's put you on there a minute. So, and I can already feel it warming up, so a bit more dexterity in the fingers. So we're gonna spend a couple of hours stopping and starting on the guitar. You've got to have breaks because it plays havoc on your fingers. Jesus. Anyway, that's where we are today. I'll keep you posted. So today's an egg day today. So we've been out and bought our 30 eggs. And there we have them. Too late. Just landed. I didn't get the phone out fast enough. Oh well. Yesterday I got from Amazon a card with chords on it, which is that, okay? Which is great. It's got all the chords you need on it, plus a few more, about 24 chords, something like that. Now that only costs £3, just over 340, 330, something like that, right? And then you pay postage, and it comes out just over £8 for a little card, A5 size, which is far too small, right? Sort of if you've got it sellotaped to your glasses, if you're short-sighted like me, or, you know, so anyway, it's great, but useless. So I took it to a photocopy shop yesterday. you go. So there it is now on my wall. All right, which is a great place to have it, because this is where I sit when I practice, and I can clearly see all the chords. Brilliant. We've all got to learn the guitar our own way, and I like to try and get some idea on the strumming, get that continuous, consistent, something like that, and then I want to get under my belt a number of chords, all the basics that you might need. Bearing in mind, most songs are 4 chords, 6 sometimes, you know. Excuse me, which is enough. So if you want to save yourself £8, you can screenshot where I just done a close-up of the card and turn it into a photograph and go to the shop and get it printed. They charge you £1.50, so feel free. Now, another thing that came up, these are like tips for the day. That's me guitar learning tip. So tip number 2 is I met a guy the other day in the photocopy shop, funny enough, and he's got a van he lives in. But what he done is he bought an old minibus. Not a minibus. Well, it could be a bus, really. A bus. It's only a little bit longer than my van, right? A couple of feet or something. And this is what he told me, so you'll have to research it yourself and check it out. But if you buy a bus and you convert it to a camper van, but never quite finish it enough to register it, it stays registered as a bus. And 1, you don't pay any road tax. 2, you don't pay any congestion charge, ULEZ thing, when you go in and out of cities. And 3, you can use the bus lanes. That's like a win-win. So if you're thinking of getting a camper van and thinking of it, get a small bus. You know, it's like a 16-seater, or it was, you know. So anyway, there's your tip for the day, number 2.